Hello and welcome to Generically Speaking. I am Generic, and we are just about to begin my Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster playthrough. I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while. I will say that this is the reason why I ended up getting a Super Nintendo, was to play the original, at that point, Final Fantasy II. But obviously, we've already played some Final Fantasy II. This one is significantly more story and character driven than any of the first three. This was the first one that was on the Super Nintendo, and quite honestly, I remember reading a Nintendo Power and being absolutely hooked from just reading about this game. Captain, we will arrive in Baron shortly. Very well. The captain seems kind of down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystals isn't right. I'll do my best to do some voice acting, but I am not in any way, shape, or form a voice actor. If you've watched my other videos, I'm sure you know that. So right now, this is a flashback of what they just did. They're trying to take this crystal. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done. All of you, listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession is one of a threat of... man. The very possession is one... I don't know why I can't read that. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain their crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain? Captain, monsters sighted dead ahead! Prepare for battle. Alright, so this is a good chance to kind of get used to the active time battle. This is different from all the other previous games. So that bar that you see on the bottom, that'll kind of tell you when your turn is ready. Ugh! Are you alright? We've got more hostiles! Damnation! So once the bar fills up, it's your turn. And right now he's just wasting some items. Is everyone okay? All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering more monsters than ever lately. There's no end to them. Could it be some kind of omen? Captain, we are now approaching Baron. Very well. Prepare for landing. I'm going to warn you now. Don't be surprised if somewhere throughout the game the voices change. I'll try my best to remember what each person's supposed to sound like, but in this game you do have people come in and out of the party, so no promises. Well done. So the crystal's ours now. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come, Captain. His Majesty awaits. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please, wait here. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. He does. Your counsel is well heeded, Bacon. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him in. Yes, Your Majesty. But look at that. Already messing up the voices. Captain, His Majesty summons you. The Kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal? Yes, Your Majesty. Handed over the water crystal. It looks genuine to me, sire. It is beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil. Your Majesty. Yes? Captain, what is it? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions regarding the crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders. And what of you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask silence. Do not think your treachery has slipped past me. I trusted you, Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. Your Majesty. Now, I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues Mist Valley, and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. You leave tomorrow, first light. Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done no wrong. Ah, Kain, if you are so concerned about your traitor's friend, you may accompany him. Your Majesty! Now, take the ring and begone. We received the bomb ring. In the original version, it was just called a package, so it was a little less descriptive. Your Majesty! I'm sorry, Kain. Once we've completed the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparations to me. Alright, so there's the buttons. I swapped the confirm and the back buttons. And let's see. In configuration. So I normally keep battle mode to wait, just that way when you're in menus, things aren't going on. I do normally put battle speed on fast. I have read that it only affects the enemies though, so they will attack faster. You don't really. Always battle messages fast. We'll put on the memory, can put on auto battle, change that to run. I'm doing standard and modernized and the arrangement. Once again, I'm going to put on the 4x boosts just to minimize the amount of time spent farming so that I don't get stuck doing the same thing. And right now, We've only got the enemies that we've encountered during the prologue. Alright. So you start off, you are Cecil and a Dark Knight. So, of course, you got the Dark Sword, Dark Shield, Dark Gloves, Dark Helm, and Dark Armor. And you are level 10. But as you level up Dark Knight, the amount of experience you need to get other levels is significant. So here, we've got 18 chests and 2 items. So most secret areas, not all, but most have like buttons, or you can kind of see it on the floor. Money, ether, tent. So things can be in pots like that, or in chests. In this case, I don't think there's anything in these pots. All right. So for now, come over here. Cecil. Thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried. You left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. Cecil. I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. So she knows something's wrong with Cecil. He's acting weird. There's some people in prison. You can get in the water. That'll come into play later. Well, 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 look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? So, how are my airships? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well, what? The king demoted you? What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Anywho, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Whoa, I have to start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back soon. So we come up here. Change your sheets, sir. I hear you'd depart early tomorrow morning. Good night. So this is Cecil's room. Cecil, Cecil. However you would like to say it. What's happened to the king? He covets the crystals as though he's possessed, and it seems he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. How could I cross the man who raised Kain and me like his very own? The chivalrous knight whom I've adored and admired since childhood? I will not betray him. I can't. Cecil, what's going on? You just returned from Mysidia, and now you must journey afar to battle some phantom beast? It's all too sudden. Everything's fine. Cecil, look at me. In Mysidia, we killed innocent people to steal the crystal. It was horrible. But I suppose this is my fate as a Dark Knight. Soon, I won't even feel remorse for my actions. You and I both know that will never happen. Still, I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You must, you leave for Mist early tomorrow, right? Yes, but don't worry, Kain's coming too. I'll be fine. Trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. Thank you, Rosa. Though as a Dark Knight, you know we can never truly be together. Alright, the next day. So, are you ready for some real combat? Always. Lead the way. Alright, and depart we do. Nice little intro screen. And so the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Kain head for the Foggy Valley and the Village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? We'll find out. The crystals merely shed their light in silence. I mean, they are just crystals. Not like they talk like Final Fantasy III, right? Alright, so now we are in control. When you see little forests like this, there's chocobos. The white ones will restore your magic points if you talk to them. MP restored. I think they all have Geisel greens around in the grass. Here you can summon a big chocobo, or you can ride the yellow ones. You won't get attacked if you're riding a chocobo, and you can get off it, and it runs away. Alright, so attack is normal. Darkness will sacrifice some of your hit points to do a wave attack. Not necessarily worth it in most cases. Jump. you'll leap off, and then about a turn or a turn equivalent later, you'll land and do pretty significant damage. Jump is quite useful because it takes you off the screen, so you can't be attacked. And Kain's got a spear and some iron armor. Alright, of note, I won't say that it's best to do it, but the goblins here will actually drop a goblin summon. I don't really plan on farming it here, just because you're going to encounter various types of goblins, all of which can drop the goblin summon. So only if I don't find it will I really start farming it. I believe in the Pixar Master they have adjusted the drop rate for it. It used to be extremely rare, now it's just kind of rare. But I think there are other goblins later in the game that actually have a higher chance to drop it. Right now I'm just getting a couple levels, and then I'll rest, and then be ready to go. Save it. Bestiary. Alright. So if you come into the town, so we got 6 chests, 8 items. I don't think you can get all of them right now, just because I think some of the this leads to Mysidia, but it has remained closed since the Mysidians sealed their end. Baron once actively traded with Mysidia via this path, but it's no longer in use. The stairs over there lead to the training room. So you can talk to people here. They'll tell you about some of the battle, various statuses, etc. Or you can talk to Namingway and change your name. I'll just keep his name the same. So, like, I can't get into the armor weapon shop. She does some dance. So you come over here. Some water. It. I think this lady turns you into a pig. Burn yourself on the fire. And up here is Sid's house. Also look at various bookshelves. And right now Sid's sleeping. Alright, this is also locked. So don't worry too much about the all the things you can't get. I'm just gonna rest. And so here, if you click on the sword, you can get those chests. And then let's and rest. Now we truly are ready to go into the Cave of Mist. Honestly, at this point, you probably don't need Kain to jump either. It probably is just a waste of his time, because the things that you're fighting aren't that strong. Alright, do a quick save here. And in we go. Alright, so 4 chests. There's caterpillars and a butterfly thing here that are new enemies. See or I'll just keep fighting goblins. Yeah, the Insectus and Flying Eyes. Nice. Tent. Turn back. What? Who's there? There we go. There's one. Six goblins. I'm hoping that we'll luck out and get the hidden goblin summon without having to farm it. But we'll see how well we luck out. Alright. There's all 4 chests. And the boss is up here, so if you have been farming around here and you're low on hit points, you should heal up. Leave at once. Could that be the Phantom Beast of Mist Valley? Knights of Baron. Who are you? Leave now or suffer the consequences. Show yourself. You choose to ignore my warnings? So if you hit yes, you go into the fight. If you hit no, it'll actually back you up. So in case you you didn't heal up, you do have a little bit of a chance to recover. We have to get to Mist. We're not turning back. So be it. The mist is gathering. Alright, so you should not use auto battle here. The Mist Dragon will switch between Dragon form and Mist form. And if you attack the Mist form, it'll use like Icy Breath or some attack that will do, I think, like 60 or 70 damage to everybody. I can show you. And you won't do any damage. So Cold Mist. No, okay, that's not terrible. But it does tell you that you need to wait. Shoot. I hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. Yep, I know. Not too terrible of a fight. Fairly straightforward except for when it turns into mist. You ready to jump? We did it, and we leveled up. Right. So I would not worry about healing up here. The ring is glowing. Looks way better in the Pixel Remaster version. We released bombs onto the village. What the? This is why he sent us here. We destroyed the entire village. Why would he make us do this? No, Mommy! My mom's dragon died, and because of that, my mom died too. What? I've heard about people with the power to call forth monsters. Summoners, they're called. Then we're responsible for killing your mother by killing the dragon? You killed my mom's dragon? We didn't know what would happen. So that was the king's plan, to annihilate every summoner in this village. That can't be. I'm afraid it's true. I'm also afraid we're gonna have to get rid of the girl. What? That's what the king would expect. It's her or us. But she's just a child. You intend to defy the king? I refuse to carry out any more slaughter in the king's name. I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I'm on your side. You are? I owe the king so much, but I can't disgrace the dragoons. So you'll join me? Yes, but we'll need the support of other nations if we're to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land. And we have to get Rosa out of Baron. Thank you, Kain. Save it. This isn't for your sake. Hmm? This place is dangerous. We'd better get going. What about the girl? We can't leave her. We'll have to take her with us. It's all right. We won't hurt you. But you're going to have to come with us, okay? No! Come on, we have to go now. No, go away! Wait. I hate you. You killed my mom. Go away! It's okay. That's supposed to happen. Thank goodness, she's safe. Oh, no. She's safe. Thank goodness. Kain? Kain! I have to get her out of here. Kain, I pray that you're alive. Alright, so now we're blocked. Let's see. That is why I said don't bother healing, because we're fully healed now. Alright, so in the desert, it's actually a pretty decent place to level up. The Insectus and the Flying Eyes, not really too much of a threat. The Sahagins, I believe, they're kind of painful, and occasionally you can encounter sandworms, desert Sahagins. I think the sandworms are probably the most dangerous. So, if you want, you can level up Cecil. Otherwise, you can just go into Capo here. I have to find her a place to rest. Alright, so in here, welcome. Oh, she looks very pale. Is she alright? Get her to a bed quickly. She can rest here free of charge. So, if you spend some time leveling outside, you can rest for free once you actually come in the city. Hey, are you alright? My name is Cecil. What's yours? I'm so sorry about your mother. I understand if you can't forgive me. Will you at least let me protect you? And she says nothing. So we are going to get into a fight in just a second. Cecil, I finally found you. Hey, I am here on the King's orders. All summoners from Mist must be annihilated. Hand over the girl, now. Not a chance. Then you shall die. We'll see about that. Alright, so don't use auto battle. You're going to want to attack and kill 2 of the Baron soldiers, and then attack the general. That way you can get the most experience out of it. If you kill all 3 of the Baron soldiers, then the general will run away. so you won't get experience points for her. Not too terribly difficult. Hopefully this will be the last attack for the general. There you go. Lots and lots of experience points. Are you okay? Yes, don't worry about me. I won't let anyone hurt you. Promise? I promise. I'm Rydia. Rydia? And Summoner Rydia has joined the party. Alright, so Rydia starts off very, very weak. You should definitely, at least in my opinion, definitely level her up a little bit before you go continue the quest, just because she's very weak, has very little MP, and is not going to be very useful at all. She is in the back row, so keep her there. And realistically, she doesn't really have much. In the meantime, there's one secret item to find, which I believe is... Come on, controller. There we go. That ether. Alright, there's another dancer up there. We'll come to that house later. I don't really think it's worth buying anything weapon-wise for Rydia. Pretty soon we'll actually find some fairly decent equipment. And she's already got everything she can have. Once again, I don't typically sell any equipment. I just kind of hang on to it. There are points in this game where you will appreciate having some of your old equipment. So right now, also, Rydia can only summon. She will learn white and black magic. So for this, your mages will learn magic based on their levels. So as they level up, they will learn new spells. And you can so you can customize the layout, like where the spells are. Right now, not so much of an issue, but because it's just kind of sorted in how you learn it, I like to keep like my attack spells closer to the top, and so I will end up doing that over time, kind of just resorting my spells and making it work for me. Alright. On the bright side, Rydia does level up pretty quickly. And she can heal herself, so. But she's not very useful in combat. At least not yet. Right now I'm really just trying to encounter the sandworm while at the same time leveling Rydia up. Honestly, by like level 10, she probably has enough MP and everything to be useful. Over here is where you're going to next. I think now the only thing... Oof. Oh no! Alright, well... I guess we will rest. That was unexpected. All right. It's nice this game doesn't have any, like, you don't have to go to a separate location to recover your people. Just kind of go to the inn, rest, or use a tent, whichever. Or I'm assuming a cabin. Come on, sandworm. That's not a sandworm. Also, there are some places that you only can go into once, but for the most part, most areas in the game are accessible. There's very few locations that actually will lock you out. Alright. Try and kill this Hundlegs before it uses Quake on us. I'll point out locations that you only get to go through once. That way you know to make sure you get all the items and all the encounters that you can or that you need. Warp is a fantastic spell. Have much luck getting the sandworm to appear. Heal up again. As I was saying during the prologue, this game definitely has a lot more of a story. Like each of the characters that you encounter have like their own arc that they kind of go through. There is some character development, which is nice. I will say, when I was younger, it was kind of aggravating that it's like people would swap out, and like especially when you either like a character or you get stuck with a character that you don't like. I did kind of find that annoying. I don't anymore, but the first time or two that I played this, and I have played it many, many times, I think I did kind of develop some of my favorite characters, and didn't really like when I would lose access to them. Of note, so rare creatures do have pretty low encounter rates. However, there is something quite a bit later on in the game. I think in this one it's still called the alarm, that will automatically summon the location's rare creature to you and automatically put you into a fight with them. So They're really expensive. However, if you're having trouble filling up the bestiary, or if you're trying to farm like the adamantite armor or anything, it's definitely worth getting a lot of alarms, and you can kind of just go to each area and grab the rare monsters rather than just randomly waiting around for hours trying to encounter them. Because it's definitely a much lower rate, especially I think the encounter rate for the pink puffs, which are like endgame enemies, I think it's like 1 in 64 to encounter them normally, and their drop rate for the pink tail, which is what you use to get the adamantite armor, which is the strongest armor in the game, is also 1 in 64. So even using sirens, it will take a while to get one, let alone 5 of them. But using an alarm, at least you don't have to wait to encounter the pink puffs, or Princess Flan, I think is what they're called in the Pixel Remaster. That is an enemy for much later in the game. But we will try and at least get one set of adamantite armor. Alright. Gonna get one more fight and then just rest. Alright, there we go. Sandworm. Perfect. Come back in here and rest. And probably go to the entrance of the cave, and we'll call the episode there. Just because going through the cave is... and it's not hard, but it is a little bit long. Okay. Save it. Well, I am very excited to be playing this again, and I hope you are equally excited to watch me play, and if you're playing along, to do that. There is a lot of game left in store, so I hope to see you next episode. Have a good one.